Where is he? Where's Benjamin? Why isn't he uploading? Is he dead? No, it's nothing that dramatic. I've been playing World of Warcraft Dragonflight, okay? The latest expansion came out. It's really fun, and sometimes I play other games. Thank y'all for your patience, though. I want to show you today this vending machine trick. I know that the industrial update's coming out today, and that's super duper exciting, but this is something that you can do in the first hour of the wipe. So we have this vending machine here. It's just a little metal triangle. It looks like some crappy shop that someone set up. You know, people like to sell like bear meat and cooked meat, and they really think people are going to buy it. You set up something like this. Make sure that the price is bad, but not suspicious. You don't want to make it like 1,000 scrap or anything like that. You don't want to make it so low that people actually buy it either, because the vending machine will be empty. So set it up for like 25 scrap. It's a bad price, enough that nobody will buy it, but it doesn't look suspicious either. And this shop isn't actually a shop. What it is once I open the door, yes, there's a door back there. It's where we store our valuable stuff in our TC. So whenever you get that juicy yellow, y'all know what I'm talking about, this juicy yellow here, you store your sulfur in the TC because we can actually access it right through this vending machine here. We don't have to have any special pixel gaps or anything. We can just look in it and get to it. So this is where you would store all of your hot quality, your sulfur, your gunpowder, and that type of thing away from your main base, by the way. You want this thing to be away from your main base so that if you get rocket trucked or if you get raided by a clan or something with rockets, the splash damage isn't going to get it. So and I know that you can't turn the vending machine around, so this is going to be like a one-time deal. That the vending machine isn't the point here. It's not going to be a usable vending machine. It's just going to be something away from your base that looks like you set up some crappy shop in the beginning and didn't think about how you're actually going to get in and out of it. Nobody's going to mess with it, trust me. How do you build this thing? How do you access the TC within, and especially with the door on it? Because think about how strong this thing is right now. It's metal all the way around, so that's strong. But then the vending machine itself is really strong as well. But not only is there the vending machine there, but if they blow that up, which they don't get anything from it, by the way, if they blow up the vending machine, there's also a door here. An armored door. So this thing is really strong, and it's really easy to build too. I'm going to show you how to do it right now. So the first thing you do is you just build this metal triangle here, and then you put the TC down. And put it over to the right like this. Just hug it over to the right and up against the door frame as close as you can get. Like that. And, oh, I might have did it in the wrong. Sorry, y'all. You have to put the door on first. You don't have to use a door for this, but if you're going to use a door, you need to put that on first. So make sure the door is faced like this, like it's going to swing inward. And then you're going to want to put the TC down after that. It actually makes sense to do it from the other side, so let's do it from the other side so that we can hug it up against the wall. Like that. So you just squeeze it all the way over as far as it will go, just like that. And then seal it up. And now that we have our door and the TC here, you're going to want to put a lock on it, obviously. And now we need to put the vending machine down. And the vending machine usually sits in the frame like that. It's not going to sit in the frame this time. It's going to stick out a little bit. Just like that. And you can see that you can actually open and close the door from here. You can actually unlock the door. You see how I have access to the keypad also? So if you play with friends and stuff and you're in a clan or something like that, you can actually go ahead and build this and then lock the door, and then they'll be able to unlock it here to gain access. So make sure that whenever you do that, the door is closed whenever you're done with it, but you just open the door and then you have access to the TC, and it's as simple as that. It's an extraordinarily strong way to store your best stuff in early wipe. Now, I want to show you a variant of it. By the way, I saw this in another base build probably a year ago. It wasn't used the way I'm using it, but it was in the core of a base to have the TC like this to make it stronger. So if anybody knows which builder that was, please tell me so I can credit them in the description. Okay, I'm going to show you a variant of it. This is one that I made up myself. It's very similar, except we're going to add a triangle to it. We're going to add that, and there we go. I'm going to leave the back of it open for now because it's easier to get everything in there. So first, let's put our TC down. in the normal location. Now we're going to put a couple of large boxes in here to really maximize what we got going on. Really maximize the exploitation. See that? The 2 large boxes, and you see how they're stuck up? You need to make sure they're stuck up to the front just like the TC is. As close to the door as you can get. If you want a door there, you'd put that on there first. So now we have the 2 large boxes and the TC. And now we're going to put the vending machine just like it was before. And now we can access the TC from here, and we can also access these 2 large boxes. So now we have what looks like a really crappy shop that's going to sell the bear meat or the cooked human meat or whatever you want to put in it, you know, sell the RP items. People are going to think that there's a sleeping bag in here so you can get in and out of it, but nobody's going to think of this as like a secret storage facility for your base. So use this. Use this on in the first hour of the wipe. You can even use it past that because, like I said, loot separation is king. I've said that in my other videos. This is going to be away from your main base. If this is away, move your loot out at night. Yes, you're going to want auto turrets if you're going to move it during the day, but if you're moving it at night, just make sure you're not being door camped and just run the loot out and store it in here. It's a really good way to protect your loot at the beginning of the wipe. Hope you all enjoyed this one.